Brady, I don't ask you this question lightly because you made it clear how you feel about getting the opportunity to play in the NFL, but is there any relief right now that this season is over?
No, I wouldn't put it that way. I think today was just another opportunity for us to go out and compete and play with, probably one of the best, if not the best team in the NFL right now, in my opinion. And we, needed to play a perfect game and didn't do that in any phase, any facet of the game.
Romeo kind of said you guys just didn't come out with the necessary energy. Why not?
I don't know. I actually thought the beginning of the game we came out all right. We just didn't sustain it. It seemed like there was a missed field goal, and then all of a sudden, things kind of started to go downhill after that. And I'm not putting it on a missed field goal, but we just didn't seem to create any momentum, create any energy off of that. And they were able to. They ended up driving down that next series and scoring a touchdown, and they kept the momentum and continued to thrive off that the rest of the game.
What are you expecting to happen now?
I don't know. That's something that's completely out of my hands. It's above my pay grade. So I'm just, I was fortunate for the opportunity to come to Kansas City. It's a great team, a great organization. I think, what this group of men fought through with some things that happened off the field this year says a lot about their character. And I think it says a lot about them, their character, and them as people. I know the season didn't go the way we wanted to on the field, and hopefully some of the young guys who had an opportunity to play this year will continue to grow, and will hopefully be able to, look to better years in the future in Kansas City.
You came here with hopes of getting a chance to play after spending 2 years here not playing. Now that you've had a chance, you started with 7 games. I know it's a couple of minutes after the end of the last game, but what are your thoughts on your performance, your personal performance?
I don't know. Again, that's something that I think as quarterbacks we always want to be able to go back and look at it and really, especially in the offseason, kind of look at it as a whole and figure out things that you'd like to improve on, things you could do better. Again, when it came down to it, we just didn't do enough in many of the games that we had out there for us. We played a lot of games tight, but in the end, our production in the red zone, I think this year, and really turnovers were some of the biggest issues that I see of us not being able to do as well as we needed to win.
The fumble return by Flowers set you guys up, and you couldn't make anything happen and got the field goal. That was a huge swing of momentum, wasn't it?
It was at that moment, yeah.
And then you had musical chairs on the offensive line.
Well, look, we've been battling that all year, but I think everyone battles that at a certain point in time in the season, especially this late in the season. You're going to see a lot of injuries and things like that, so you can't make excuses about it. Guys got to step up, and carry the flag and continue to keep up with the same, execution that the guy before him had.
As you begin to move away from the season, what do you think? What will be the number one memory for you?
I just think the way this team came back after what had taken place, I think December 1st, and came back to get a win and fought together, I think that weekend in itself will be something that I look back upon. And, again, looking back on that moment, I think it's hard to really take a lot out of a win in those circumstances, but I think it just says a lot about the men, what we were able to accomplish given the circumstances.